Picture me holding you. And sometimes I can't lie, girl, I'm tryna get over you. And I never let a nigga talk down and run over you. I never let a nigga talk down. I never let a nigga talk down. I'm just tryna get close.
What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Queen Layla, and you know, of course, well, y'all haven't heard me talk, but I'm back with another talk. I'm about to talk to y'all. Whatever. Y'all get what I'm trying to say. If y'all have been following me on Instagram, then y'all know that now I can do these talks and give my advice and my opinions and, you know, my knowledge and the food for the thoughts for the people on the tube. So yeah, this is for my YouTube supporters, my followers, and anybody else who just need some advice on what? Relationships. One more time. Relationships. Okay, but anyways, we about to get into it. You guys stay tuned. Make sure that if you really need some advice on your relationships, write this stuff down. You can put it in your notes, in your journal, on just a piece of paper. Write it down so you can really, you know, get into what I'm saying and really apply it to your relationship, because I'm really about to give y'all some good. But yeah, make sure y'all stay tuned and we about to start. Oh yeah, before we start, make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you comment and make sure you subscribe and make sure you turn on your post notifications. Ring that bell, hit that bell, ring it, click it, hit it, hey, ring it, click it, hit it, yeah, ring it, click it, hit it, yeah, ring it, click it, hit it, ring that bell, click that bell, hit that bell, turn on your post notifications so that when I drop my videos, you are the first to know. All right, let's get started. So I'm gonna call this Relationships 101. This is gonna be like a very simple and basic. It's gonna be like the first steps in a relationship. Not ships, ship, but still relationships is what we're talking about. But okay, so like I said, it's gonna be Relationship 101. This is gonna be like the beginning, in the very beginning of the relationship. So my first tip for you to know, make sure that the foundation of your relationship is sturdy. Make sure it's strong. Make sure y'all know what it is at the beginning. That foundation means everything. Like everything. Y'all would be surprised how many relationships go wrong because the foundation from the start was already wobbly and shaken. Like if your foundation of your relationship is not sturdy, if it's not strong, if it's not sitting on real heavy, if y'all not already knowing, you already messed up the first step in Relationships 101. But let me just explain. So just for an example, if you have a weak foundation, your relationship may not last as long as it could, or it just may not last at all. If you're looking for longevity in a long or a longer period to be in a relationship with someone, you got to make sure that your foundation is strong. Make sure that y'all have a sturdy foundation. Make sure that both individuals know exactly what we're doing here. The one person shouldn't think, oh yeah, we're just chilling. The other person should be like, oh yeah, that's my boyfriend or that's my girlfriend or whatever. Already, the foundation is wrong. Let me do this because this we just chilling and yeah. But already the scale is tipping the wrong way. We need a balance. We're balancing. That's what you need, some balance. For your foundation to be sturdy, you got to have that balance. Two people got to be meeting. Y'all got to have that balance together. It can't be like this, because you can't build nothing on this. You can't build nothing on this. Whatever is built on this gonna be crooked. Crooked. I said that wrong. Crooked. Y'all get what I'm saying. But yeah, make sure y'all foundation of the relationship is strong from the start. Make sure both individuals are, I was really trying to give y'all a good word. Make sure that y'all both are on the same page. Make sure that y'all both are knowledgeable of what it is that y'all have going on. Don't be confused about it, because all it takes is just to say what it is, or what you want it to be, or what you're even looking for out of the relationship. Or just, y'all just know, if you're gonna get in a relationship, know before you get into it. You know what I mean? And I know some of y'all probably like, well, how would I know exactly? Y'all, see, that's the problem. We be worried about if the other person is knowing. We need to be the ones that's knowing. Worry about you, what you know, what's your intentions of the relationship? What do you want to get out of this relationship? What do you want this relationship to become? What is your intentions for the relationship? What are your intentions? Don't worry about what their intentions are. And this is from the start. I mean, you can't know until they communicate what it is. So when you're in that part of you not knowing what their intentions are yet, because either you didn't ask or you did ask and it's just not adding up. But just know your intentions. If your intentions is not meeting their intentions, then I think you know. Okay. But yeah, make sure that foundation is strong. Next, tip number two. Okay. Tip number two. After you then got your intentions together, after you guys then communicated what the intentions are on both sides, like I said, that is creating that foundation when you both know exactly what y'all plan on doing, what it is that you want out of it, what are your intentions. When you both know, then we can move on to the next step. But if you have different intentions than the other person, then, maybe you shouldn't even get in a relationship, because what you don't want to do is waste your time or waste their time. We're not trying to waste time. We're not trying to confuse each other. We're not trying to too much. It's just too much. Tip number two, though, make sure that y'all are understanding each other and getting to know each other. That's really tip number two. Get to know each other and understand each other. And what I mean by getting to know each other, I'm not saying ask questions like, well, actually, I'm not saying ask questions like, what's your favorite color? What's your favorite food? What you like to do? But I mean, that is kind of getting to know somebody, because, you can't move too fast. Like, I ain't trying to, you just met the person. You don't want to go into depth with everything yet, because, you're still trying to figure out if we a match, if we gonna be a thing, if we gonna be together. But yeah, really get to know each other. Like, figure out y'all similarities, y'all differences. You can ask those questions. I don't want to say don't ask those questions, but I mean, when I say getting to know somebody, you really want to know like who they are as a person. Give them scenarios and just see how they answer. Really get to know that person. Get to know how they are, their personality, what makes them laugh, what makes them happy, what's their strengths and weaknesses, because we all have those. But really just getting to know somebody on a deeper level, like not just talking to them, having regular conversation all the time, like what you doing, where you at, where you going, what you want to eat, where you about to eat. Like conversations like that, you will never get to know a person having conversations like that. And also in the getting to know each other step or tip, whatever, y'all can go on dates. Y'all can, that helps you figure out who a person is too, when you actually go out with them, out in public, just to see how they act, how, you know, how nice, how genuine, how close or off to the side they are, or just, you know, going out with somebody shows you a lot about them. And I'm not saying go out with them one time, but a few times. You know, if y'all already set your intentions, then going out to dates and being in public and, you know, enjoying each other's energy and company in public, it's good. You know, you don't want to be inviting them to the crib too soon, because yeah, don't invite them to the crib too soon. You can't get to know nobody like that either. But yeah, step number 2, tip number 2, get to know who they are. And I am going to say this, you're not going to always know the full, you're not going to know a person in whole every time, because people change, things change, feelings change, love change, stuff changes, you know what I mean? So just taking that into consideration, just know you got to be patient with the person. If it is somebody that you really want to be with, or you can see yourself with, or you really interested in them, be patient with them, because you're not gonna know every single detail yet. And this is going to go into my 3rd tip. Number 3. Okay, so tip number 3. My tip number 3 is to pay attention. Some of this stuff I did just mention in tip number 2, but tip number 3, when I say pay attention, I'm saying pay attention to the way they act, to how well they communicate with you, how they act towards you. And when I said how they act first, didn't I? When I say how they act, I mean like in general, with, you know, them being them by themselves, them being them off social media, them being them in public, you know, just how they act in general. What I say, how they act in general. Dang it, what I say? Shoot. Okay, y'all, I'm back, my bad, I really forgot. But like I said, pay attention to how they act in general, how well they communicate with you, how they act towards you. And when I say act towards you, I just mean like, how genuine or how nice, like, you know, how are they towards you? Like, can you really tell that that person really likes you, or, you know, or they just here? So pay attention to how they move when they with you, or when they around you, or how they speak to you or talk to you, or their, you know, nice gestures that they may have, like opening the doors. You know, just, are they a gentleman, or is she a lady? You know, pay attention. Yeah, I'm talking to my queens and kings. So yeah, is he a gentleman, or is she a lady? Like, and also pay attention to the things that you like about them, the things that you kind of iffy about, Pay attention to the things that make them smile or laugh, or just pay attention to their comfortability around you. And if you guys actually have a connection, pay attention to that too. You gotta know if y'all connection is real. When you have a real connection, you know. But y'all gotta make sure y'all connection is real. And if y'all both feeling that energy, if y'all energy when y'all together is just tip top to the top, you might have found you a good one, girl. Or boy, bro, you might have found you a good one. But yeah, pay attention. If you pay attention to the person that you are interested in, or that you like, or you plan on talking to or being with, or, you know, if you're just showing interest in that person and y'all really, you know, trying to take it somewhere, you got to pay attention to small things, small details of everything. Just pay attention to all the details. Do she like flowers? Do she not like flowers? Do he like playing a video game? Do he like his time alone when he playing a video game? Do he like to watch TV? Is he a hardworking man? When he working, do he not really communicate with you? But when he done, he makes sure that he's talking to you or hitting you up. Or do she work hard, and when she's working, she's not talking to you, but when she's done, she's hitting you up? You know, just paying attention to the small details, y'all, because we all have our own life aside from being in a relationship. She has her life, he has her life. So, you know, first of all, that's what you gotta do too. You gotta adapt. So when you're paying attention, you need to also pay attention to their lifestyle. How are they living? What are they doing? What is it? How can y'all make it work with each other's different lifestyles? Because y'all not doing the same thing, you know. She may be running a business and he running a business, or he doing construction, or he doing, you know, whatever men do, you know. But yeah, make sure that y'all lifestyles can actually come together and mesh well together, where it's not clashing and y'all just don't have time for each other, never, because that's also bad, okay? So yeah, pay attention to that and take that into consideration. But yeah, so on to the fourth step. Y'all, fourth step. I don't know if this is gonna be the last step. It might not. But the fourth, I'm saying steps, y'all. It's no steps. Tips. I'm giving y'all tips. Y'all keep saying steps. Not steps, I'm sorry. Tips. Number 4, the fourth tip. My fourth tip is to make sure, after you done the 3 tips that I went over, those tips should help you to do this step, because throughout those tips, you should have been already doing this. Build that connection. So after you have built your foundation, and y'all have an understanding of the intentions and all of that, of what it is of what y'all want it to be, then y'all get to know each other and y'all are paying attention to each other. That should start building that connection. Because honestly, if you're going through, like I said, if you're going through those tips, you should already know them, you know, enough to see what areas are we really connecting, and what areas are we needing to work on, and what are we liking, what are we disliking, what do we like to do, what do we not like to do. You know, that's part of building a connection, because you're able to identify what it is that you liking, that you're disliking, that helps the relationship, or what's not helping the relationship. If the communication is great, or if it needs some work, or if we're going out enough or are we not going out enough. You know, just doing those tips and those details in the last 3 that I talked about can really help this tip. But yeah, if you guys follow those tips, or if you just want to say steps, whatever, if you plan on getting into a new relationship, if you want to follow those steps, it'll be steps then. But if you are already in a relationship and some of those steps were skipped, then now they're tips. So, you know, take the steps or the tips, whatever. But this is for new relationships that's already been, y'all already been in a relationship for a while. Whoever can really take this information and apply it to their relationship, then it's for you. But yeah, you guys make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. And like I said, ring it, click it, hit it. What'd I say? Ring it, click it, hit it. I think that's what I said. But make sure y'all turn on y'all post notifications, because I will be posting more videos like this. And if you want advice on something else, whatever it may be, leave it in the comments. And I will make sure that I get back with y'all. I'm going to make sure I do a video. If y'all need advice on anything relationship-wise, I definitely got you. Like I said, this was just a very simple and basic, just like startup. You know, we can get deeper. We can go deeper. You feel me? We can go deeper with the relationships. You know, I'm all with it. I'm all with the love. You feel me? I'm all with the love. So, yeah, my eyelashes really doing something, though. But, yeah, I'm all with the love in the relationships, you know. So, let me know what's up, because I'm about to take these. I'm definitely about to take these lashes off. Nope. Yeah. But just let me know. Leave it in the comments and I'll get back with you guys. Leave me some ideas to talk about. Anything you might want to know, I will definitely do in a advice video on it. But I hope this really helps someone. I hope y'all understand it. I hope y'all can really apply it. But thank you guys so much. I love you, kings and queens.